I don't know why, but I'm drawn to organics in Minecraft. I really enjoy the default trees and flowers that are in this game, but taking the time to make some of your own can really help out a build. It could be some custom trees, flower arrangements, or just simply adding some bushes around a path. So with that in mind, today we're going to work on some relaxing greenery to help blend this base together. I hope you enjoy this relaxing cinematic Let's Play. Now, the basis of all good building projects is the resources. For custom trees and bushes, we'll need to gather some wood and leaves. And I feel part of the relaxation I find in these builds comes from the resource gathering itself, putting on some relaxing music and just grinding out some resources. So with our diamond axe and a selection of shears, we spend some time gathering the leaves and the wood that we need. Now, trees are not the only thing we're planning on building today, so once we're done with the tree items, we move on to getting some more of the green items. Getting some grass from nearby islands with our shears, and heading back into the lush cave we found a few episodes ago to gather more moss and moss carpet. Then finally we can use some of our bone meal to spawn in some flowers to collect them, and we can also explore the nearby area to collect some naturally spawned flowers. With all of this now gathered, we're ready to tackle the building. Now that we have our resources, we can talk about today's aim. My aim is not to complete all the custom trees on this island, as that would be a lot, but the aim is to work on blending between the two main areas of the base. I want to work on filling in the blanks and filling in the edges of the areas. So from our farmland last week, I found a few spots that I think could use some work. Firstly, I think there are a few areas where we could add in some new custom trees. Sticking with the larger trees in this area, as I feel like it would be older trees, as this has been here for some time. We're working on a similar design from the other trees with some oak and birch trees. but we're going to add in some diorite to the birch trees instead of the birch planks. As well as trying to round out the top to give it a more natural tree shape. Once we are done with the trees, it's time to take a look at the edges of the farmland. These will not be the areas we'll see close up, but will instead be in the back of our sightlines. I like to add in some sugarcane with some strings stopping growth around the water's edge. Adding in a selection of flowers to give this a nice pop of colour. And then working through some bushes and some boulders into the hillside to stop it just being a wall of brown dirt. On the boulders, I also like to add in some glow lichen just to give it a little bit of a different texture as well as a little light during the night. As we move back towards our main builds, we take a look at the path. It's looking a lot better already with custom trees on each side, but there's a few little improvements we can make. We continue with the bushes and boulders from the other areas, and also add in some coarse dirt and moss to break up the grass. The section to the left of our storage area on the top of the hillside could also do with a bit more work. I think similar to our main building, we can add a little farmland to the side. Nothing too big, just something to help break up the land a bit. Of course, we can upgrade these default trees with our custom trees. As well as sorting out the ground as we normally do with moss, coarse dirt, stones, and flowers. Looking back over this area from down by the farm, it's really starting to look like one complete settlement, rather than a few separate builds on an island. I've really enjoyed walking between the builds and seeing how it progresses over time. Now, heading past our storage area on the other side, I think the only thing we're going to do today is clear out these trees and start a small path heading off to this end of the island. I have 2 build ideas for this area, but they will have to wait until the next episode. I do really hope you've enjoyed this cinematic Let's Play, and I hope to see you next time.